Hi there and welcome to the YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be discussing how you can use the dopamine detox to completely transform your life for the better. So let's get straight into it. Do you ever find yourself lost in the world of social media, or pick up your phone and find that hours of time has flown by? Well, this is because of a hormone called dopamine. So pretty much what dopamine is, it's the hormone that our body releases when it feels happy or when it feels an urge of excitement or interest. And the easiest way to get a dopamine hit that makes us feel happy is to scroll on social media or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, because it's easier and it requires little to no effort at all. And then the brain will release short amounts of dopamine in return for scrolling on social media, because of the brain is intrigued to see what video pops up next on TikTok, or information that might be of interest to you for pretty much no effort at all. And this will make us feel good in that moment. However, this is not the good dopamine that we actually want. When you have finished running for 20 minutes, reading for an hour, or even studying for a couple of hours, the brain will release dopamine as well. But this is actually the good side of the dopamine. This is the good dopamine that we actually want. And it's because it lasts longer and it will give us a sense of accomplishment. It will make us feel satisfied and as if we've done something productive because we have. But usually what most people do is they just scroll on social media, and this is actually not good for our dopamine receptors and our brain system, because the brain wants more of the short-term dopamine because it's easier to get, and this is making it harder to get that good dopamine for doing harder tasks, because it wants that short dopamine, and that's the easier option. So how do we fix our dopamine receptors? Well, it's called a dopamine detox. Pretty much what a dopamine detox is it's a period of time, say 30 days, where you'll go with pretty much no pleasure at all. You go cold turkey with absolutely nothing that gives you instantaneous pleasure, like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, or eating junk food for that matter, and things like that. You just completely cut it all out of your daily routine, and you only do stuff that benefits you, like reading, running, studying, whatever. And so that's what a dopamine detox is. What does this do? It actually resets your dopamine receptors, because it's not getting those short hits of dopamine. It's actually going to go and help you go for the harder tasks and complete those harder tasks, because you've cancelled out all of those short-term hits that they're not available anymore. So it's going to want to actually do the harder tasks because it wants that dopamine. Your brain wants the dopamine in return for the harder tasks. So it's going to make those harder tasks easier, like running, reading, and studying. It's going to help you be more productive and get rid of those addictions to TikTok or junk food. When you do complete a dopamine detox, you'll be putting your priorities right. So instead of wanting to watch Netflix or scroll on TikTok, you'll be actually wanting to read a book or journal or whatever you want to do that is productive and beneficial to you. So instead of scrolling on social media, you actually want to read a book. Instead of watching Netflix, you'll actually be happy to do a bit of exercise. You won't have that urge and that bad habit of scrolling on social media or watching Netflix or eating junk food or any of that. So by resetting our dopamine system, we're actually helping us to do more productive tasks and rewiring it to want that satisfaction and completion of that longer term dopamine. And it won't want any more of that short term dopamine, because it likes the longer term dopamine more and giving us a more sense of accomplishment as well. So a study showed when 20 people were placed in a room with nothing in there except for a little electric zapper, over 50% of the people in that room chose to touch the zapper and it would give them a little electric shock. Over 50% of those people chose to touch the zapper instead of just doing nothing and being bored. Why does this have any relevance to this video? So if you stay in a room with distractions like your phone, a computer, TV, all of that kind of stuff, it's going to be hard for you to stay on task and keep concentrating. But if you stay in a room with no distractions at all, and your environment is suited to what you're actually doing, say I want to read a book, I would place my phone in a different room, my computer in a different room, and all of that, so I'm not tempted to take up that distraction, and I can just focus on my task. And I'll be able to keep concentrating for a longer period of time while staying productive. So if you set yourself up for your environment to be distraction free and for productivity, you'll be a lot more likely to succeed. I'd recommend doing the dopamine detox for at least a week, but if you want the best results, I would probably recommend going for a 30-day period. Then after this period, you should start to feel the benefits of this, as well as gradually throughout the 30-day period. But after this time, you can gradually get back into your normal day-to-day life, and you'll actually feel like your habits have changed. So by using the dopamine detox, you'll be able to reset your dopamine receptors and change your life so that you can be more productive and stay on task, improving your concentration and your health in the process, as well as improving the quality of your life. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of what a dopamine detox is and how you can stay productive and why you may be feeling sad or unproductive right now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button or the thumbs up button, or both if you feel like doing it. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.